This is SNL Saturday Night Live actually in America. Not this new UK version, but the American version on Weekend Update has gone for her again. And this was the most savage tick yet. I mean, they actually call her a tick. Watch this.
Yeah.
Okay. King Charles visited the U.S. to mark the 250th anniversary of American independence from Britain and to seek the release of a British hostage being held by an American
I tried so hard. Did you like it?
I'm almost speechless.
Oh man, it's so funny, Dan. It's so funny.
Saturday Night Live once again slams Meghan Markle as she is spiraling after burning all of the bridges.
Saturday, the 2nd of May, 2026. Studio 8H, New York City. 3 days ago, Colin Jost looks straight into the camera at the Weekend Update desk and on national American television. On the show every politician and celebrity praise they never end up on, he calls Meghan Markle a tur. Not in code, not in metaphor. Out loud. The exact words.
children don't know who their daddy is.
Right on cue, full screen behind him, a photo of Harry and Meghan. The studio audience didn't groan. They didn't shift in their seats. They howled. Just almost broke. He fought a smile down. He moved on. The damage was done.
Meghan Markle is once again getting trolled. Oh, poor Meghan, the most trolled person in the entire world.
Within 36 hours, that 9-second clip was on Page 6, Sky News Australia, GB News, The Daily Mail, and every Royal WatchX account on the planet. The word about Meghan Markle on NBC in prime time, with Harry's face attached.
The hatred for Meghan is all over the place. She has burned way too many bridges, so it doesn't surprise me at all. And hence why we're getting jokes like this, because she's become the joke. Meghan Markle is completely a joke at this point.
Here's the thing. This wasn't a slip. SNL doesn't do slips on Weekend Update. Every line gets approved by 3 writers and a network lawyer before Joss reads it off the cards, which means somebody at NBC, somebody whose job depends on not getting sued, looked at that joke and signed off. They knew the audience would protect it. The audience wanted it.
Listen, I brought Meghan Markle, whatever her name is, to my Deal or No Deal celebrity golf tournament. She was one of my Deal or No Deal girls that were, she was a caddy for all of my celebrities.
Yeah, everyone wants to see it.
So, how exactly did America's most famous comedy show go from inviting Meghan and Harry to its parties to publicly calling them a hostage situation? Pull up a chair, because what you're about to see is 8 years of America quietly turning on the Duchess of Montito. Joke by joke, year by year, until even the network suits stop pretending to be on her side. Look, I'll say this up front. I could be wrong reading this much into a comedy bit, but when the same joke lands the same way on the same network for 8 straight years, the pattern stops being coincidence.
NBC has announced plans for a spin-off to the hit series Suits, which will be set in Los Angeles. It will focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant.
Rewind exactly 12 months, May the 10th, 2025. Same desk, same Jost, same Saturday slot. President Trump had just announced a trade deal with the UK, proper headline news, finance pages, all the usual. Standard political punchline material. Then Joss looked at his card and said this.
President Trump also announced a new trade deal with the UK that will reopen British markets for American companies. All that Britain demands in return is that we keep these two.
Cut to a photo of Harry and Meghan, still glowing from a Beyoncé Cowboy Carter concert the night before. The studio went into full hysterics. Joss lost it for half a second. His lip went. He pulled it back. The clip went around the world before the end of the weekend. Now think about what just happened. A U.S. comedian joked that Britain's Meghan's husband's actual home country, is using a trade deal as cover to refuse to take the Sussexes back. The premise of the joke, they're so unwanted. Even a sitting U.S. president negotiating with the UK can't get rid of them. They've become a diplomatic burden, a political hot potato no one will hold. Where does that put 2 people who used to be future king and queen of the Commonwealth?
Donald Trump has had enough of them. He's privately savaged Prince Harry during King Charles's visit to America. Trump remarked to a British visitor when the conversation turned to Harry, "Can you take him back?" Everyone is fed up with the grifters. I mean, Trump has clearly had enough of the woe is me, ginger and whinger.
Did you like it?
I'm gonna come.
This aired the same week Harry was begging the BBC for a reconciliation with his family. The same week Meghan was launching her latest Netflix project. SNL, a show with massive political reach, looked at all that and said, "Even your home country is using American tariffs to keep you here." The Sussex squad tried to swarm. Honestly, nothing happened. You know,
I mean, she used to be on
Was
Deal or
he
No
infiltrated?
Deal. Look, she was on Deal or No Deal.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the wife convinces you to leave the royal family. Like, I'm out. I don't need you guys. Which is crazy, because don't you just get free money?
the clip kept playing. Sky News Australia ran it on a loop. Page 6 embedded it. Royal commentators worldwide picked it up. Where the 2018 joke still produced angry Twitter raids, the 2025 joke barely registered any organized pushback. The audience had moved on. The protection was gone. And get this, that joke didn't just air. It set up the May 2026 hostage joke 12 months later perfectly. Same writer room, same target, same audience reaction, bigger.
The irony of her calling Lauren Sanchez trashy, but now quietly realizing, oh crap, I should have befriended her more, is so hilarious to me. Because Lauren Sanchez, same type of thing, but she bagged someone richer and actually who has power, unlike Harry. Meghan must be so damn jealous of that.
What's up? It's your boy Prince Harry, aka the Ginger of Windsor, aka Redhead Redemption 2.
Now, here's the part that should make the Sussex camp genuinely nervous. The SNL hits aren't new. They're not reaction to recent drama. They've been mocking the Sussexes since Archie was still a bump. April 13th, 2019, SNL airs a faux home video sketch called Royal Baby Video. Emma Stone is the host.
All right, look who it is. It's one of my ex-girlfriends. Excellent, Miss Tinsley Granger Gosh.
Yeah.
Hi, Tins. You want to say something to my future child?
Oh, hello, little baby. Hello, little tiny baby.
All right, little close,
little
Tins,
baby.
right?
Your dad broke up with me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Mikey Day plays Harry. Here we go.
Here we go. Come on, your grandpa, Prince Charles, right? Say hello, Dad.
Hello.
All right, do you want to say anything to your future grandchild?
Yes. Hello.
Kate McKinnon, with her best stiff upper lip face, plays the late Queen.
We're gonna donate. Someone's trapped under the gift. Something. Oh my God, Grandma! Grandma, you're on the floor. What's going on?
What happened? Am I king?
No, Dad, she's fine.
Oh, well, good.
The Queen on camera addresses Meghan's pregnancy directly.
Careful, Gran, please. You want to say hello to your future grandchild?
Oh, hello. Welcome to the family. I already love you with all my heart.
Oh, Gran.
Even though you're half American, which means you're half traitor.
All right, thank you, Gran.
Big laugh, not edited out, aired in prime time on NBC. Then Suzzily Strong doing Kate through gritted teeth gets the line that aged into prophecy.
And here she is, your aunt, Kate Middleton. All right, the papers keep saying she's feuding with your mum, but that's not true.
No,
right? No.
we're not feuding. Why? Why would we? Because I follow all the strict rules and she doesn't, and people love her for it? Oh, I love that. Excuse me.
This is 2019. 2 years before the Oprah interview, 3 years before Spare. SNL's writers were already roasting the marriage as a feud before the world had heard a single complaint from Montecito. They saw it coming. They put it on television. And nobody, not Meghan's team, not Harry's team, not the Sussex squad, managed to get a single line of it walked back. The half-traitor line, by the way, became Royal Watcher Twitter shorthand every time Madam does something controversial. McKinnon's deadpan delivery turned a one-shot joke into a meme that's outlived 4 British prime ministers. The audacity of putting that line in the Queen's mouth on the late Queen's actual show. And the world laughed. Hold that thought, because before we get to the joke that everyone agrees is the savagest SNL has ever broadcast about the Sussexes, you need to see what was happening to the other controversial royal in the building. January 22nd, 2022. Andrew has just lost his military titles after the Virginia civil settlement. Joss looks at his cards. 2 jokes back to back. The first one's a setup about Andrew deleting his Twitter after he realized that was not the app with all the dancing teenagers.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, the former prince and current river corpse, has been arrested and now may be banned from ever taking the throne. In fact, the royal family said the only way he can become king is if it comes down to either him or Meghan.
The second one is The Kill, a wordplay so clean, royal commentators still quote it 3 years later. It's an unprecedented case of an adult stripping Prince Andrew. Audience went up, jaws barely flickered. Britain's most eligible bachelor, he called him. Bone dry. Fast forward November 1st, 2025. Charles formally strips Andrew of his princely title 2 days earlier. Che takes the desk for that week's update. He delivers a line. And this one we're going to report exactly as it aired, because it's the line that earned SNL its strongest variety press headlines that month. Variety called it savage. Chase said on national television,
Prince Andrew has been stripped of his royal title of prince due to his involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. And Andrew says he can only become prince again if he gets a kiss from a young princess.
The studio gasped, then they howled. The clip was everywhere by Sunday morning. Look, context matters here. Police arrested Andrew on misconduct charges on February 19th, 2026. Andrew has not been convicted. SNL went there with that joke. We're showing you SNL went there. We're not going there ourselves. But the fact that NBC's writer room felt safe putting that line on air says everything about where Andrew now sits in the American comedic imagination. Then comes the part that bookends everything. May 2nd, 2026. Same update where Joss called Meghan a hostage situation. Same segment, same audience. After the Donnie joke, after the Harry-Meghan joke, Joss delivers the closer.
King Charles also presented President Trump with the original bell from a British submarine and said, should you ever need to get a hold of us, just give us a ring.
And then he pivots.
Or Trump could just call the guy saved in his phone as Andrew Island.
Andrew Island. Photo on screen. Andrew leaving the police station. Audience reaction, gasps, then full howl. HuffPost, Rolling Stone, and Variety all covered it within 24 hours. Andrew Island, 3 syllables. SNL turned the most disgraced royal of the modern era into a chair joke. The same update made him the bookend to the same network's worst Meghan punchline ever broadcast. That's how SNL is now framing the family. Meghan is the hostage situation. Andrew is the embarrassing contact in Trump's phone. Charles is reduced to the man making the calls between them. Now we get to the moment that longtime Star Spotlight viewers will recognize instantly. December 16th, 2023. The Wales family Christmas card has just dropped. The world's noticed something off about the photo. Photoshop scandal. Tabloids on fire. The card gets pulled from agency wires globally. The first time that's happened to a royal photo in living memory. Joss looks at the camera. Pause for timing. Here it comes.
A Christmas photo released by the royal family features a bad Photoshop job where Prince Louis's finger appears to be missing. And this is sweet. Meghan Markle said she has a finger they can use if they need it.
Studio went up. Joss grinned. The mock-up they cut to a Wales family card with a pixelated middle finger insert was a thing of editorial beauty. The line went global within hours. Right, let me tell you why this joke matters more than any of the others. Because regular viewers of this channel already know the backstory. We covered Meghan's Bondi Beach moment. We covered the Photoshop allegations against her own brand photography. SNL took both threads, plaited them together with a Wales family scandal, and turned it into a national punchline in 12 seconds. That's exactly the kind of distillation it takes royal commentators 6 months to catch up to. We know what happened.
We know what that means.
That's LA. She wants to be famous. She found the guy to make her the most famous in the world, and now she's over there and she's like, if she didn't marry him, she would be on The Bachelor this season. She would be Megan M. from Sherman Oaks barista. She just got lost.
And here's the part that should genuinely bother her PR team. Look at the 7-year arc 2018. SNL is mocking the stuffy English aristocrats at the wedding and treating Madam as the cool outsider. 2019, she's the half American, half traitor punchline. 2021, Daniel Kuya is doing I'm what the royal family was worried the baby would look like on the same stage.
I'm black and I'm British. Basically, I'm what the royal family was worried the baby would look like.
2023, she's the Photoshop princess's foul-mouthed counter image. 2025, she's the diplomatic burden. 2026, she's an American. That isn't a comedy show drifting. That's a comedy show charting a brand collapse in real time. Madam can issue all the cookbook reels and Netflix glamour shots she wants. SNL is keeping receipts. The audience is laughing harder every year.
Elon built electric cars, he's going to Mars. Why isn't he even involving himself with Twitter? It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
Honestly, I despair. 8 years ago, this woman walked into the most beloved royal family on earth with the entire American media establishment at her back. Today, the writer's room at 30 Rockefeller Plaza uses her face the way it used Andrew's a few months ago. Bad luck doesn't do that to a brand. A choice does.
It was reported that the organizers of King Charles's coronation have officially invited Meghan Markle, and this is nice, at a starting salary of $19 an hour.
And before anyone says SNL only started this recently, let me wind you all the way back. May 19th, 2018. Meghan and Harry have just married at Windsor. 41 minutes of swelling music, White Roses, the gospel choir. Beautiful day. Then SNL's Weekend Update goes live that same evening. Michael Che opening line.
Here today, Suits actress Meghan Markle married some unemployed dude who still lives with his grandma.
Roar from the studio, the day of her wedding. The first SNL Meghan punchline ever recorded. And it's a Harry insult that doubles as a Meghan insult. Calling her husband a freeloading basement dweller in front of millions of viewers. The literal night of their fairy tale. Skip forward. April 10th, 2021. 1 month after the Oprah interview, Daniel Kuya hosts. Black British Oscar nominated. He delivers his monologue. He gestures at himself.
I'm black and I'm British. Basically, I'm what the royal family was worried the baby would look like. You know, people ask me, what's worse, British racism or American racism? Let me put it this way. British racism is so bad, white people left. They wanted to be free. Free to create their own kind of racism.
Standing ovation territory. The whole room got it. The line ran in Newsweek, USA Today. Every reaction channel comp SNL had now taken Meghan's biggest emotional Oprah claim and turned it into a stand-up monologue. Now jump to February 4th, 2023. Spare has been out for 1 month. SNL pulls out a faux British rap segment called Millie Pounds and Shy. James Austin Johnson plus Devin Walker plus she. The lyrics fly.
If you want us to sum up our thoughts, take out the pods and hear me, all right? Because we have a way of talking back in the ends. 30 Millie Pounds, yeah. Prince Eric, stayed over at Tyler Perry's, press cold like Brandon Jerry's. I'm allergic to dairy.
Then the killer.
Harry and Meghan, Ronald Reagan, interracial dating, Queen said not today, Satan.
The audience went to pieces. The Not Today Satan line entered the Royal Watcher lexicon overnight. You'll still see it on Twitter every time Madam herself does something controversial. So that's the lineage. 2018, Basement Dweller. 2021, Kuya Monologue. 2023, Millie Pound Rap. 2023 again, The Finger. 2025, The Trade Deal. 2026, The Hostage. The audience didn't flip overnight. SNL trained them year by year, joke by joke, until the room laughed at American without flinching. Here's the kicker. No one's clipped yet. As of this week, the Brits have joined in. March 21st, 2026. Snluck launched on Sky and Peacock. First episode, Tina Fey hosts. The brand new Weekend Update desk goes live with Anna Magano and Patty Young. This is the line that opens the segment, and I quote, "Coming up on Weekend Update, pedophilia, but first war." That's the British SNL's opening salvo. Their second segment that night went after Andrew specifically about his new home being renovated, Sky TV being installed, all the dry British understatement you'd expect. They went on to deliver material about his potential prison time that honestly sits too far north of the line for this channel to repeat. We'll leave that one with Sky. The point is this: SNL UK exists now. It's running. What it's doing is something the American show couldn't quite reach. Going after the British end of the story with British comedians, British accents, British references. Andrew is their lead villain. Meghan and Harry get bookend into every other sketch. The Sky audience reportedly is through the roof. Which brings us back where we started. Saturday, May the 2nd, 2026. American SNL calling Meghan a hostage. British SNL calling Andrew worse. The Sussexes, sitting in Montecito watching Netflix, working on the next Jam launch, are now somehow the most mocked couple on 2 continents simultaneously. 8 years ago, they were a fairy tale. This week, they're the joke that opens the show. I started this video saying, I might be wrong about reading this much into comedy. I take that back. The clip counts don't lie. The audience reactions don't lie. The Sky News Australia loops don't lie. SNL on both sides of the Atlantic has made it their business to track the Sussex brand collapse in punchline form. Until something major changes, that's where they're staying. The good news, there's plenty of material. The bad news, it's all hers. If you want to see the moment that genuinely cracked the foundation under all of this, the Trump UK trade deal that gave Jost his 2025 setup and bridged straight into the May 2026 hostage punchline, go and watch our last video on the trade deal aftermath. That's the prequel to this entire SNL arc. And the connection between the two will surprise you.